Murray became the latest NFL player to announce his intentions to kneel during the national anthem, saying it's on everyone to educate people on racial injustices. Kyler said, quote, "If you're white and you got white friends that feel this certain type of way or don't understand what's going on, it's on you to educate them, as well as Black, Hispanic, and any other ethnicity." Shannon, do you like what Kyler had to say here?
I do. I do believe a lot more players will kneel this year because they understand, they believe they'll be protected. They believe that since the groundswell of support for what Colin Kaepernick originally tried to bring attention to in 2016, they believe they have the blessing of the public, and they believe their owners will stand down and not issue punishment. Now, none of them threatened to issue punishment like Jerry Jones. Jerry said you will toe the line, you will put your helmet in your left arm, and you will have your hand over your heart, or you will not be playing for the Dallas Cowboys.
Correct.
So he was really the only one. Now, I think behind the scenes, they might have said, we would really prefer you not to do that. I think the owner, she's a former Firestone, Miss Ford, she wanted to say that, whatever cause you have, if you just stand, I will donate to your cause. So I think, they tried to dissuade a lot of players from kneeling, Skip. But I believe because of what we've seen over the last 3 weeks, Skip, I believe you're going to see a greater portion of the NFL kneel than stand. But I don't want people to look at the guys of standing as to say they don't care. Because I don't want to pit one side against the other. Skip, and sometimes I get, as I'm lying and I'm at home and I'm thinking, I was like, I hope this is a situation that if a guy doesn't kneel, the media says, okay, why weren't you kneeling? Do you not believe Black Lives Matter? It's not about that. So I'm just going to focus on the guys that are kneeling. But Kyler Murray said, he's motivated by what's in his heart. He understands one thing, Skip. This is what all players, especially Black players, know. I will be Black a lot longer than I'll play in the NFL. And I'm not going to see, when I got this uniform on, Skip, people think that money can buy your way out of racism. It can't. 1921 Tulsa told you that, Skip. That was the Black Wall Street. And they burned it to the ground. See, even though they were wealthy, they were prominent, they were influent, they were affluent. It couldn't protect them. That's the one thing that money can't protect you from. You see, they say death and taxes. Well, if you're Black in America, there's a certain stigmatism that comes along with that. So I'm glad Kyler said it. And he has, someone said something else, and he had a strong retort on social media. He said, I don't give a, what you think. You're going to see more guys take this stance. And I'm happy. I'm glad that guys are saying, you know what? Enough is enough. And plus, Skip, this is the greatest moment that we've ever had. We've never had a moment like this. Not when Dr. King was assassinated, not when they had the protests, when they marched on Washington. I think that was, 63? We've never had a moment like this.
Never.
That had it this good right now. And I believe that they're going to seize this opportunity and make the absolute best of it.
So, I've been a Kyler fan since his first couple of games that he started at the University of Oklahoma. I believe then I was watching a very special young man, a small man who played huge, big arm, quick release. But what I kept telling you through that year that he started at OU, he carries himself with such athletic dignity. You could just see him step on the football field, even at whatever he is, 5'10"-ish. And it's just like, I own this field in a good way.
I'm the biggest rooster in the yard.
That's how he did it. And again, he was a high draft pick of the Oakland A's in baseball. I believe he could have been a baseball star as well as a football star. And now he's becoming that special young man off the field as well as on. I thought he had a sensational year for a bad football team last year. Now he has DeAndre Hopkins, and I think it's even empowering him and emboldening him off the field to know that he's got to now take over this team as the leader.